And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And today we're continuing our top 50 games of all time.
Top 50 games of all time.
Yay.
It's gonna be cool. We have enjoyed so much doing the last two, so let's just jump right into it. If you haven't seen the other ones, go check that out.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I have to say it in every video. I know it probably is irritating if you already have subscribed, but
Thank you
it makes
if
us
you
happy.
already have done so.
If you haven't subscribed and you like what we do, you can check out our Patreon where you can support us, and it will help us a lot, especially now when I have no income because of Corona. Yay!
Woohoo!
But not enough about that. Let's talk about the fun stuff in life. That's board games. So maybe you can start this time with your number 30, right?
Yes, my number 30 is Pipeline. This is a game that is new to my top 50. Was it released in 2019? Yes, it was. This is a crunchy, heavy Euro game where you're building these pipelines to get points. This is an action select. No, it's a worker placement game, right?
It's nice selection, worker placement,
with one worker.
Hybrid, yeah.
Yes, and you're refining oil through your pipelines to get points and also to score these. Yeah, points. All these points.
Basically, to get money. Everything is money. So you have to refine the oil to sell it for money, to be able to buy new oil, to buy more pipelines. So it's money, everything here.
Yeah.
So
trying to not take loans.
But you will take loans, but try to not take too many of them because you will lose.
This is a heavy game.
It's a heavy game.
It's so crunchy.
It's it's a very economic game. So if you don't like economic games, you won't like it. But it's a really, really good economic game. And I like the puzzle aspect. I like it being like both the heavy economic game, but also this puzzle of these tiles.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's very interactive.
Yeah, if you do like a thing around too late, then that can mess up your whole plan.
Yeah,
it's really interesting.
So it's not interactive in like a mean way or take that, but it's more like if you need something really, you should take it at once, not wait and hope somebody won't take, because they will every single time.
Yeah, it's really interesting, and I really want to play it again, but my brain hurts when thinking about it.
And the designer is coming with a new 2-player only pipe game that should probably release this year, hopefully, if everything goes as planned.
That sounds awesome.
I saw it, it looked nice.
Nice.
So my number 30 then is a game I know isn't on your list.
Huh.
Because you haven't played it.
Oh.
Can you guess what it is?
Is Theorem this?
It is Theorem, yeah. That's correct. We should play it, we should really play it.
Yeah.
It's not
I want to play it.
But it's not too good with 2, so we have to wait. We don't know how long. Let's not talk more about that. Let's talk about good stuff in life, board games.
Board games.
It's hard not to talk about it at all because life is just really changed. But yeah, board games.
Yes.
Theorem is a big, heavy, crunchy Euro game which looks so beautiful. Like the artwork here is amazing. When I saw this on Kickstarter the first time, I was like, ooh, I just need this for the looks. And then I saw it was a heavy Euro game. I'm like, oh, I'm intrigued now. And it is amazing. It's not for everyone. It's really not for everyone because there is so much stuff here. Like the first time I thought the rules, I spent 1 hour and 20 minutes teaching the rules.
Oh, that's a lot.
And the next time I got it down to an hour.
Yay.
So it is like an hour teach and you play it in like 2.5 hours. So it's not really such a long game. And it's not super duper complicated when you get into it. But it is like so many small rules.
But what do you do in this game?
It's kind of like a majority. You're moving around the board. You're moving around this feudum and trying to build buildings. You have this really nice dice which lets you get influence in different guilds, and you have this push and pull between the guilds, so you can push something out of the guild to get something in the other guild, and if you have this influence in the guild, you can spend it to use another guild, and it's just it's this guild system which is really good and also makes the game really complicated to learn.
Yeah, I want to play it.
Yeah, I think you will like it a lot. And we could play 2 players. It is good 2 players, but it's better with more players.
Okay.
So that's Theorem.
Interesting. This is my number 29. This is also a new edition. We talked about this in the last video. This is Architects of the West Kingdom.
Cool.
An ultimate worker placement game for me. This is super cool with
it is good.
A lot of players, pretty short player time as well. I think this is a great game.
Yeah, I've said what I wanted to say about it. Architects of the West Kingdom, that's a really good choice. Next up, we have a game that was my number 43 last time, so it's a bit higher now.
Yeah.
I don't really know why, because I don't think I have played it in the last 2 years.
That's interesting.
But it is like, it's the feeling of the game. I like, it's hard to know exactly why some games end here and some games end there. But this is one of the ones when I think about it, I know I will always want to play it again. I know I will play it again. I really want to play it again. And I should know say the game.
What is it?
It is a game about something you find out in the garden.
Oh, I don't want to do this game.
Why not? It's fun and people love it.
Find out in the garden? I don't know.
It's something you can smell. It looks good.
Flowers.
Yeah, and something
Keyflower.
It's keyflower. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice.
It is. So something you open the door with, plus something you find in the garden. So yeah, keyflower. Took us 2 minutes to get there. It took me 2 minutes to get there. You were just wanted to get there from the beginning. It's a really nice game, especially with more players. Again, not a really good 2-player game. It has this super cool auction thing. I think you really like it, even though it has a lot of auctions in it. Auction with different colored meeples. You get new tiles that you can add to your little kingdom, and you can move your carts around and move. It kind of feels like a nicer version of Roads and Boats, like, because basically what you do is the same kind of thing. You try to move the right resources to the right place with your donkeys and get them into the right positions, and it's really cool. And you have this, okay, I can use your buildings if I want to, but then you get those meeples afterwards, and just a lot of really nice decisions here, especially with more players. Really want to play this again. That's Keyflower.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we played it last. This is one of the first heavier games that we got, and I remember it being way too hard for me to get into the first time we played it.
Yeah, the first time we played this, we had no idea what's going on.
Yep, but now we actually, I really like this game, even though it's an auction game that is not my style, but it's a really great game.
It is. Keyflower.
So...
buy it. It's good.
My number 28 is also new to the list. It's
a
lot of these in this video. It's a Rurik Dawn of Kiev.
Oh wow, cool.
And this has been climbed up to be one of my favorite games in this genre, I think.
Like the area majority.
Yeah. Because I really liked Inish when it first came out. I have had a lot of fun with Scythe as well. But this adds this really interesting action selection, worker placement grid.
Let's say, what kind of mechanism is that?
I don't know.
It's an auction mechanism.
Oh. But it's really different, this one.
It is. It's like you're bidding for being able to do the best actions.
Yeah, and I think it's really cool because you have these different valued workers, and depending on the value, they go first in line or back in the line, and
the actions.
Yeah, how good they are, and also the order that you're doing them in.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's really interesting, and you want to have the majority and also have a lot of goods in your boat and climbing up on these 3 tracks and score points. And I think this is it's like best of both worlds. Euro game and this fighting on the map games.
So I really enjoy the bidding mechanism, like the auction mechanism of that. That's the thing that dragged me into the game, like that got back it. I really enjoy that, and I have enjoyed the times I played it. But I feel like other than the auction mechanism, the game is just like okay. Like the game is good, but it's not amazing for me. So
yeah, but I feel that way about Scythe as well. But this is more. Yeah, I think Scythe has an interesting action selection bit as well, though.
Yeah.
This has become one of my favorites.
That's really cool. We should play it again.
Yeah, I think
It is a cool game. I would like to play it again. I wouldn't mind. My number 28 is a new one to the list, and it was on your list last time. It's Theorem.
Yeah.
So it's a great game. You can go and check out the last lift if you want to hear some more. Fun game about using dice to do actions and get victory points and build a pyramid. It's an amazing game.
Yeah.
And there's a new expansion that just came out. Maybe we should get that now that we have time to play it.
Yeah, maybe
it's
we
a smaller one. Like, it's a really small expansion.
Oh.
I don't know what it adds.
Cool.
I would like to check it out.
My number 27 is Wildcatters. This is new to my list, but you already talked about this in the last video. It's a great game.
It is, yeah, absolutely. 4-player game that is super good.
Yeah.
Another one we should play again.
Highly interactive game.
Yes.
Super interesting, so tight, really hard. Want to play it again.
Yeah, so basically the reason that we just short interlude to tell you that when we get to this, when we remember that we already talked about, we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about them because it's easy to you to just go back and watch it. That makes these videos shorter and also makes it so that we hope that you would like to watch all the videos. So if you do that, you will get the most information. And if you don't, you can just skip through the other ones to see the ones you're interested in. But I feel like that's the best way to do it, basically, to not hog up the videos, because I ramble enough as it is. We don't need to do it again.
Like this.
Yeah, but this was actually information for the viewers.
This was actually information.
This is the wrong list. It's just next week. So this number 27 was 41. And I don't think I played it yet. I haven't played it 1 or 2 times. It is Forge War.
Oh.
I really like this game. It might drop next time because I played some more and I feel like, okay, maybe it wasn't that good. But it's like the simplicity of this. This is the first game designed by Isaac Childress. It was just on... Which list was it on? The top 10 heavy games?
Heavy.
Yeah. It's a super cool game. Super heavy on the planning side. Because you have to plan everything. You do so few actions. You do so few things during each round, and you need to, like, at the end you need to have this and this and this and this and this to go out on these missions, and you can have more missions, and if you have more missions and they get harder and harder and harder to do. Really interesting. I love the planning here. It's basically what is the most important, the most interesting thing is to plan ahead and use this. Like, you have in one of the phases of the round, it's a worker placement phase. You have one worker, you do one action. You would like to do 75,
yes,
but you do one. And it's super interesting, and I really like it, and I want to play it again. It's a great game. If you can get a hold of it, I think you really should if you like heavier games. It's the first game designed by Isaac Childress, which is now, of course, best known for making Gloomhaven. And Frosthaven is soon coming to Kickstarter. I cannot wait.
Yay!
Or that I don't care about it coming to Kickstarter. I want to have it in my house.
Yes.
My house.
My house.
Okay, so that's Forge War.
I really like it a lot as well. It was on my top heavy games as well. So yeah, I really like it. It's a monster though for my brain.
Monster.
26. New game for this list. This
Everything
is like
has been new,
a common theme for all of these games so far.
Yeah.
Le Havre. This is one of the for us that we have played in our playing order. Yuri Rosenberg games that we've tried, and I must say I really like it.
Yes.
This is like. Collecting resources and building buildings and shipping them off with your ships.
I think, like, super briefly, I think Uwe Rosenberg, even though he makes a lot of games with, like, Le Havre, we just played Fields of Arle, you have Agricola, Caverna, Feast for Odin, or at Bora. All of these have like a similar theme and a similar kind of working, and I also get a Loyang even, and I feel like he has the way to make them really feel different.
Yeah, that's
like
really
Agricola and
interesting.
Caverna is pretty similar because they are based off the same type of game, but I feel like they are really different. I feel like Harvard as well is a very different kind of feeling. I love the like moving of the boats. You get these kind of small things. You like need the timing of when do I take this fish. In the beginning, it's super important. You're trying to build these boats, trying to get the right buildings. You can use each other's buildings, blocking them off. You have this one worker. So much interesting stuff. Really good game.
Yeah, trying to get these synergies to work and combo, like making this fish into something and down something else. Yeah, it's really interesting, and I've come to really like this game.
I would love to play this again soon because it is a super fun game.
Yeah.
So that was the Harvard. And that was number 26, right?
But yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was number 26. It makes sense on my list.
Yep.
My number 26 is going to go quick because it's the first list crossover, isn't it?
Oh.
I think it is.
Yeah, I
don't think we had any list crossovers
yet.
No,
I don't think so.
This is basically Pipeline.
Oh.
So I like it I like it more than you, a bit more, but it's on the same, like, 10 spaces.
Yeah, that is not really much.
It is, and so that's Pipeline. Fantastic game.
Number 25. This is dropped. This is new for my list. 20 of 50 games of all time, but it has dropped because it was my favorite game of 2019.
Okay.
And now it isn't anymore. This is Maracaibo.
It isn't your favorite of 2019 anymore?
Nope. I really like it. It's a super solid game from Alexander Pfister.
Boo.
I just feel like after I played it last time, I'm just like, oh, I'm done with this game for a while now. I might come back to it, and I enjoy it every time, and it's interesting decisions, but it's other games from 2019 and also from Alexander himself that draws me more into them and really makes me like have this tension to get this game. This is like a one-way street around like Great Western Trail, and you play cards. It has multi-use cards that you're trying to build these buildings and doing different actions along the way. It has some really interesting things going for it. It's super fun to play it.
It is, yeah.
It's super, I don't know, cozy. It just flows really well.
Yes.
It's a bunch of crunchy decisions, but it has fallen for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we played it a lot though, so maybe...
We did play a lot in a short while.
I don't know. I feel like I've tried the different strategies there is to try.
Yeah, I feel like this is, I really like it. We talked a lot about it in the first impressions video. Basically, I still mean all of that.
Yeah.
I just played it. It took a bit long because we played with two quite slow players. But I really like the campaign here because it changes up the board, changes up how the game plays. The story is but I enjoy how it changes up, kind of like a legacy style thing without being legacy. I really like that. I still love the game. So yeah, you will maybe hear about it later.
Yeah, I expected that much. But this doesn't mean that you shouldn't go get a game. I mean, everything that I've said in our first impressions video, it's still a superb game. It's just other games that have climbed higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay.
You can be wrong. So that's Maracaibo. Next up, we have number 25. This is new to the list. It is a game about being in space.
Yeah, that's a lot of games. Clank and Spit. No, just
no,
kidding.
We don't have it. It's a game about like another name for Earth and something you do.
Yeah, Gaia Project.
Yes, I'm so good at making you guess the games.
It's so fun.
For me, and probably number 25 is Gaia Project, a really cool game. This is another one. This is one of those games where when I start playing, every single time I start playing this is just like a lot of these kind of heavier games which has a lot of progression, is where I feel so hopeless in the beginning.
Yeah.
I feel like now I'm gonna get, like how did I get anything done last time? Oh, I should give up. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna get anything done. And then halfway through the game, I'm like, I can do this now and this. Oh, maybe if I do that, I can do one extra action and go do that thing, and that is super cool. I just love this game, and again, like this is the problem with doing this top 50 is that every time I talk about one of these games, I'm like, I want to play it right now because this is a cool game. This is a great, really great game. Terra Mystica for us, I'm gonna say for us because I know we agree on this. Really liked it when we got it, and I just fell every time I played it. I feel this is kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
Like this gets more fun every time I play it, even though at the beginning of each game, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna lose, and usually I do. One game I played, I forgot to get points. I think I got like 5 points during the home game. I was like, how do I get points? No idea where I get those points from. And yeah, this is a fantastic game that I love.
Yeah, it's super solid. I really want to play it again. I think I've played this too a few times.
Yeah.
I've played mostly Terra Mystica. I want to play this again.
I'll play it.
It's still a lot of strategies here that I haven't gotten into.
And this means that we are now halfway through the top 50 games of all time.
We are.
Yeah, we are. That was 25.
Yeah.
So basically we are more than halfway through because 26 was halfway.
Yes.
So we hope you have enjoyed it so far. Look, next week we're going to do the rest of the list. We're not. We're going to continue now.
Nice.
So let's do number 24.
I thought you meant it. I'm just like, what? We did not agree on this. Number 24 is also a game from 2019.
Okay.
I really want to play the whole game. This is Tainted Grail. I'm super into it right now. It might drop when we finish it. I don't know.
We finish it.
If we finish,
we
have to.
And we have 2 more campaigns coming.
We have to finish it. It's I don't know. It kinda has replaced Seven Continent as like this go-to story exploration game for me right now. I don't know. Time will show how good this like sticks.
Yeah.
But right now I'm really into it. It's a superb story. I really feel for my character and the lands that we are exploring and the different like weird mythical creatures and the weird things that happens. I really want to explore the whole of it. Let's do it.
And the Easter egg.
Yes.
If you know, you know. If you don't, find out.
Yes.
But yeah, the first time I played this game, I was really underwhelmed.
Yeah,
because
I
I
agree.
thought we both agree
Yeah.
on this. Like we thought the combat system was really bad, but then the more I played it, the more I enjoy it, and the more I understood it, and the more but like the gameplay here is good. But I think the story is what makes this a game that I would like to play more.
Yeah, I'm here for the story. I think the combat system is cool, unique, but that in itself is not a reason for me to play this game.
No, and it's a rough game, and it comes to like always have to have the right resources to keep these menhirs lit. If they aren't lit, you're gonna die, and it's really rough to get this going. And I remember the first time we played it, when we finished, this is not a spoiler basically, when we finished the first chapter and we thought it's going to be like a normal game, like, oh, we're done with chapter 1 now, so we can just use all our resources and then we reset and we go to chapter 2. It's like, nope, this is a video game. So you just continue playing.
Yeah, and we had like used our last bit of resources to get through this, and we're just like, oh, now we're dead. Okay. Fun.
So that was a fun experience, but it worked out, and I think we're at chapter 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, I really want to play.
I would like to play it. I don't know when, but sometime.
Yeah.
Elders
at the
home.
Old folks home.
We're not elders. The old folk home. We're the elders of the board game club. Okay, so that is Tainted Grail.
Yes.
My number 24 then was my number 7 last time.
Oh.
So yeah, you're correct. Like almost my whole number 10, the top 10 now is
filled
already
with new
dropped
games.
out. Yeah.
Oh.
So this is a game that's still amazing. We just played it. It's a great game. It's The Princess of Florence.
Yeah.
Did you have this on your list already?
I don't think so.
I don't think we talked about this last time.
That's true. It was my number 32.
Yeah, so it was just on your list last time. So yeah, because I remember we talking about in the video, Prince of Florence, go check out the last video if you want to hear more. It's a great game with some good... You like it a lot, even though it has auctions. I think if you look at your top 50, I think you should soon see that auctions is good. They're good for you. They're going to make you happy and make you healthy. Auctions. This video is sponsored by Auction Games.
Go get your auction today.
Today. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, it's an amazing game, Prince of Florence, and older title. If you have the chance to get it. It's a really cool game.
Yeah, maybe not if you're only playing 2 players. Then
no.
Don't get it.
It's best at 4 or 5
Do not
players.
get it at 2 players, please.
No.
Is it even possible? I don't think so.
I think so.
It's 3 to 5.
3 to 5 or 3 to 6. 3 to 5.
Yeah, something.
Something. I don't care.
Yeah, this is not a new game. Yay. Number 23 now.
Yeah.
It was number 14 last time, so it has dropped a bit.
About 10 spaces, yeah.
Yes, we haven't got time to play these kind of games.
Oh, it's the Colonists.
No,
that's a throwback joke. So it's a callback. So if you didn't get it, go and watch it in order, and you will laugh so much when you get to this part.
Yes.
I love explaining jokes.
Oh, help me. Okay. This is a game that we have had so much fun with. This is a story-driven game in the Cthulhu Lovecraft universe. Do you know it?
I think it is. It's either Arkham Horror the card game or Arkham Horror the card game.
It's Mythos Tales.
Oh wow! Yeah. Oh.
That's fun.
Do we have it here?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe we should play that.
Yeah, it's super fun.
It's basically just reading a book.
Yeah, and it's you've probably heard of Sherlock Consulting Detective. It's a similar game, just in the Cthulhu universe. It has like more morbid horror stories. I think more interesting. I'm not a huge Cthulhu fan at all, actually.
No, but there hasn't been any like. So now it's been like vampires and beasts and stuff like that.
Yeah, we haven't met Cthulhu yet.
No, I don't hope we will. Like, you open the door and Cthulhu is standing there like, flowers, delivery for you.
Yes.
No, I don't know why he speaks like that.
Know.
He probably like...
something like that. Or
yeah,
Batman like Cthulhu, I don't know.
Yeah. But I think like this, the reason I think this is better than Consultant Detective is basically it has a few more mechanisms which makes it not so freeform.
Yeah.
It actually like you have a time limit, you're trying to do something in time. Consulting Detective is basically just go out and see what happens. And when you think you're ready, so in those kind of games, I'm always like, oh, but should we go there now? Should we? Are we slow? Are we fast? Do we have to go and end it now? I like to say that you have a time limit.
Yeah, and there's still some question, do we have enough information to crack the case? But it's really interesting, and it's basically just reading a book and trying to solve some mysteries along the way. I like it.
It's a really cozy thing to do, sit down and read a book, but you choose what you want to read.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is not Arkham Horror the card game.
No.
It is Mythos Tales.
Yes.
So my number 23 was my number 32.
Oh, yeah.
Flipperoo.
Yeah.
23, 32. That's a cool Flipperoo.
Yes.
Boom.
What is it?
It is a game about something you drink.
Something water.
Yes, it's a water game. Now it's something you drink and it's a place. Some people think it's a place and it's something you drink. It's Heaven and Ale.
Oh.
Okay, so Heaven and Ale is a really good game. It's a brain-burning game, even though it's like a simpler game. Like the rules are really simple. It's a one-way street basically, and I really enjoy it. But that's a horrible thing to say because I should like it because it's number 23. We have the expansion, haven't played it yet. Really want to get that played. Hopefully, it makes the game better. Haven't heard too much about it because I don't know why. Maybe it's not good. I haven't seen basically anyone play it. I don't think I've ever seen one picture of anyone play that since Essen. But I really like Heaven and Ale. I think this is one of those games that is simple in rules, but really hard to play well. I remember the first time I played this, I played with with a friend and with the neighbor that sells us all the games.
Yes.
And I played it with him and we were like, no idea what's going on. We just did stuff and didn't get any points. And you also went for that strategy a couple of times, right?
Yeah, I'm still going for that strategy. I don't get this game. Every time I think, oh, I'm going to do this time, and then you're getting to a point in the game where you feel like usually in these kind of Euro games you build up some kind of engine or some way to make it all feel better. But then it doesn't feel better, and your brewmaster is at the bottom of that track.
0 points for you. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, I think I've gotten him up to like where he like actually get points like one time. I
think you're exaggerating,
I'm bad at this game.
But I would love to play the expansion soon.
Yeah,
I hope it's good. So that it's Heaven and Ale, a great game.
Yeah. My number 22 is a cheat. I'm cheating a lot here.
You're cheating?
Yeah, I'm cheating so much here. This was my number 16 last time. It hasn't dropped, but I've Unlock was my number 16 last time, but now I don't feel like I can set Unlock here alone because 50 Clues is really good. It's a dark theme, but I really like it. So and also, I don't know, what is it called?
What?
Escape Tales. Yes.
So this is basically escape room games.
Yeah, it's escape room games. I couldn't choose. Yeah.
So you're a cheater?
Yeah, I'm a cheater. But Exit is not here.
So it's basically Exit. It's a tie.
And Escape is not here.
No, of course not. It's a tie between basically Escape Tales, Unlock, and 50 Clues.
Yeah.
So
kinda.
And Escape Tales.
Yes.
You said it. I said it twice because it's two of them. But yeah, so basically you chose this instead of having like three different ones.
Yes, yeah. I feel like this, no matter which one of these I play, I feel like I'll have a great time, and there's so much difference between each individual scenario. I can like some worse, I can like some better than the others, so this is just escape room games. I really like them. I think you should check them out if you haven't done so already.
Check it out, the escape games.
Yes.
Yeah, I like them as well. My number 22 is another game that wasn't on this list last time. It's a game from Stefan Feld.
Merlin. Yes.
It's not Merlin, it's Bora Bora.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't played this last time, probably, because then it would have been on the list.
Probably, yeah.
It's one of the heavier Stefan Feld games. It's really tight, super cool dice placement, like a worker placement with dice. some really great mechanisms here. You're trying to do these missions. It's like you make your own scoring, but the way that you make it is that you draw off these tiles, and it's one for each player. So that means that the turn order is extremely important here. There's just so much. You cannot do everything if you don't have turn order. You have to be able to do you have to be able to do a lot of different actions, a lot of different missions, because every round you have to complete a mission to get points. If you can't complete it, you will just lose it, and it's just so much stuff going on. Like, I remember, like, the player board has basically a play rate on the side, and it looks like there's so much stuff on it, and it is quite a lot of stuff, but it's really one of the best play rates I've ever seen, because it just basically tells you
everything,
the whole game.
Yeah, everything you need to know. This is super overwhelming the first time you play, but it's a really great game. It's super tight. You really need to fight for what you want, and some luck in these dice games, but you just have to be clever and always have available
cards.
Try to figure our way out of it. We played this recently. I really like it.
Yeah, we did. It's a fantastic game. That is Bora Bora. So now we're down to the last one for this list, number 21.
This is also a game from 2019.
Oh wow, this is a 2019 list.
Yeah, this is a lot of those here.
One?
So my number 21 is Awkward Guests. I really like this game. This is Clue, just fun. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fun version of Clue.
You're trying to solve this murder mystery, and you do that through information on cards that you get, and you really want to keep the what you will consider important information to yourself, and trade off the not so important you think information for other people's information, and then you have this big sheet that you will shield off, and then like cross out motives and suspects and draw like this person was in this room and he could have had this murder weapon, but now I get a card that says he didn't have any blood on him when he died, so it can't be that weapon. This is super cool. I like it both with few players and a lot of players, and I have fun every time I play this, and the cases range from pretty simple to very hard. And there's a lot of cases. It
is. It's a great game. We did a review of it, so you can go and check that out as well.
Yes.
It's a fantastic game.
Yeah.
So my number 21, then, the last game for this video, was my number 22 last time.
Yeah.
It is a game that I have played quite a few times. I played like 15 times, I think. And it is an amazing game. I still like it a lot every time I play it. I might need a little break from it now because I feel like I am pretty good at it. That's kind of like a cheeky thing to say.
Bragging move there.
Oh yeah, like I'm pretty good at this game, but I am. I played it like 15 times. I think I won 13. It's Clans of Caledonia.
Yeah.
It's an amazing game. I love everything about it. It's kind of like a inspiration from Terra Mystica, and you have that like you're building out on the map, getting different resources. It has this really cool fluctuating market, which I really enjoy. Just a lot of great things into this Euro game, which isn't too complex, but very interesting to play, and it has a great flow. I hope that the designer makes more games, because I really enjoyed this one. It was his first design.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
that's
impressive.
Design,
of course,
super nice game. It feels really, I don't know, it flows so well. It feels so cozy when you play it, and there's always something to do. Even if you're like, oh, I really want to do this, but I can't afford it. Do something else. Just try to motor on and make it better in the end. Yes. Some pep talk from me. Like, in the last minute there. It's a super nice game.
It is. So that is the last game for this video. Only 2 more videos left till this top 50 is over. We hope you're enjoying it so far. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.